What happens when you have a graphic designer with ADHD who took 2 web design courses 4 years ago in college and got an email from their website subscription service that said, okay, you're gonna have to pay $400 to renew your website for the next year. Renew my website. This website with limited animation and interactivity capabilities and really bad SEO? I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna do it myself. You'd think I would have a leg up, but I don't at all. I forgot everything about code. I knew the very basic principles of HTML and CSS. That ain't gonna stop me. No, I have the internet. I built my own website. It took me like 6 weeks. Granted, I was working full time and I have offspring. They like to eat, so I have to cook them meals. Now, I'm not pretending to be a professional web developer. I'm not anything close to that, but you know what I am? I'm just Heather out here coding. I did not know what grids were. Didn't know what a flex display was. I know now, kind of. I feel like this is really distracting. I'm gonna open VS Code. That's Visual Studio Code. It's a text editor. That's how you can build some websites. I decided, you know what? I downloaded this like 5 years ago when I was in college and I had to take that web design course. It's still downloaded on my computer because I'm too lazy to delete it. So I'm just gonna open that and use it. And then I opened it up and I'm like, how do you start a document again? Like open bracket, exclamation point, doc type. Is there an exclamation point? I went to the YouTube and I started searching some things. Shout out to these channels for helping me on my web design journey. I forgot a lot of things. If you don't use it, you lose it kind of thing. If you press exclamation point tab, that'll give you your standard HTML boilerplate. The HTML starter pack, okay? That's what a boilerplate is. You have your header, body, and footer. That is the basic, very basic structure of a web page. So you've got your key structure tags. Well, you've got a head tag, which is different from your header tag. And that's all like the behind the scenes stuff, metadata, your title, your link to your style sheets. You don't see anything on the web page that's in that head tag because that's all the background stuff. So in between the opening and closing tags of title is going to be the title of the page. That's what you're gonna read in each tab. When you open a new window on your browser. You don't want your titles to be real cutesy or based on aesthetic, I guess. You want your titles to be really strategic so that you can rank in search. Your header tag is your navigation bar. Usually it's at the top of the page. It could be sticky, it could be not. Sticky is when it scrolls with the web page. When it's not sticky, it just stays put. Everything that you see on the page, your text, images, buttons, and all of that is going to be within your body tag. Your headings are like the really important keywords for the page. It tells the browser and the internet, like, what is this page about? There's a hierarchy of importance there, H1 being the most important and H6 being the least important. Within headings, you're gonna have P tags or paragraph tags. The IMG tags, those are images. An A tag is for a link. So we're gonna reference a link to a different page, either on our website or a different website entirely. UL tags are unordered lists. OL tags are ordered lists. LI tags are list item. Div tags, it's like a container. A div is like a box, like groups things together. Section tags are basically simply sections of a web page. So a chunk of space on that web page, everything in that section is going to be within the section tag. Your footer, everything within the footer tag is going to be within the actual footer of the web page. A button tag, very simply, is a button. There's so many tags. And then we get into really more complex things that you use a lot within your CSS code to reference the HTML item that you're styling. You have like labels, like classes and IDs are labels or identifiers basically. So whenever we reference that in our CSS, only is gonna style that specific button and it's not gonna apply the style to all of our buttons. So that gets really complex and it makes the code really, really long because you're IDing all of these specific classes. If you are wanting to learn web design like I did, please do it. Just get on the YouTube and start looking at tutorials. Check out some of the channels I linked. I will keep them linked in the description below. I haven't even touched on all the back-end things, like transferring my domain. It took 7 business days to transfer my domain to a different registrar. I learned how to use GitHub at the very basic level and how to use Git pages to kind of host my website. There's so many complexities to all of the things that I've told you today. If you'd like to follow along my hyperfixations in design and art and in whatever else I decide to take up, you know, maybe archery, consider subscribing. And I'll see ya I'll see you when I see you. The evolution of the scatterbrained creative.